Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hashtag What Is This podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You're on episode number 3 with my co-host, the boy, the homie Skiz. What is up, boy? What's going on, man? I gotta ask every time we start this podcast, how you feeling? What's going on with your life? How was your week, man?
Bro, I'm fucking tired, dude. Motherfuckers don't understand the grind that we go through.
Bro, I'm low-key tired, too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm low-key tired as well, man.
There we go, I can hear you now. My bad.
Alright. But, been tired. Why you been...
unplugged.
Oh, you should unplug?
What?
I said, so,
yeah.
Why you been tired, man? What's been going on? You been...
Bro, I'm working every day. I've been bumping and grinding. These kids don't know about the shit we go through as adults, man. I'm telling you this right now.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I've been grinding to try to make videos for y'all. Also, I'm still trying to find a job for myself as well, just on the side and stuff like that, to make money and stuff like that. So, hey, we don't stop. We don't stop over here, man. And we doing this podcast as well for you guys every single week. I told you guys we're gonna try and keep up with this. We're gonna try and keep up with this as well. So the first topic we're going to talk about is a topic that is very interesting. That's been a thing going on the YouTube community for like the past couple of years now, and that's with these YouTube ciphers. And hey, Skiz is already cringing. You're already cringing. And so we had another one drop this Friday. It's called the International Cypher. It was by a guy I have no issues with in high res. He's a cool dude. I have no issues with him or anything like that. But it had 25 different artists on that cypher. There's a couple artists on there a decent amount of artists on there I do not like. There's artists on there that I do like. Then there's artists that I've never heard of before. But Skiz, I kind of want to hear you. I want to hear your perspective on this because I haven't really talked to you too much about the cypher. I told you my thoughts a little bit about it and stuff, just like a quick little summary of it and stuff like that. But I didn't really, when we talked about it, I didn't hear much from you. I want to know your thoughts about this cypher by itself, and then also just the cypher culture in general, YouTube ciphers in general. What are your thoughts, man?
Bro, I feel like I'm just here to hit the shit takes, you know what I mean? The hot takes that no way ain't going to say, and then you're just like, yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just do it so you don't get the backlash.
No. I mean, I can go first. You want me to go first?
No, I got this shit. This shit is my playhouse. First, I have a question. Like, you know how like some of these guys are reactors, right? Like the ones that like that Wee Scheme guy. Like, does he rap?
I don't even know. Apparently he puts out music, bro. I don't. You already know I don't like dude. you already know.
I don't know a fucking thing about him other than he wears a mask, dude. Like I tried that shit once and everybody disliked my video, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
But anyway, back to these fucking ciphers though. We're gonna talk about that Twitter thing that went on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that as well.
Talk about that. But first off, ciphers are fucking annoying at this point. All you motherfuckers sound the same, and it sounds like you barely can fucking rap at all. You sound like you write your rhymes in fucking crayon. Dude, this shit fucking awful. Everybody be coming in with this really weird fucking beat and these just hibbity-flibbity flows, and I don't even care about the hibbity-flibbity shit, dude. But sound different from the guy before you. I can tell these motherfuckers ain't hearing the shit the other person put out. You know, they be putting in the same shit, and it pisses me off immensely. Oh my god, every time I react to it, I'm just like wanting to like feel like, man, I haven't even rapped before, and I guarantee my shit ain't gonna sound nothing like these clowns. Dude, they fucking clown. Alright, listen, I'm gonna take the fucking filter off. Homies be clowns. Alright? Because they act like, and like, I've gotten into it with some of them on Twitter before, and because like some of them have some stupid shit takes about copyright, and I just hit them with the, bro, you know that shit's fucking broken, dude. You're like, well, you got an artist, and I'm an artist, and, you know. And anyway, back to the Cypher thing. These guys are corny. I'm corny too. But I ain't trying to be like a super hard fucking rapper. But this Cypher thing needs to stop. Because whenever I see the word Cypher, it kills my vibe. 100% of the time. I want to know your thoughts now.
So, first I'll just talk about the Cypher that dropped first yesterday, and then I'll get into like my overall take.
Wait, it already dropped?
Yeah, it dropped. I told you it dropped Friday. You haven't heard it yet?
Bro, I've been working.
That's what I was telling
I
you.
ain't heard it, but I know this shit trash though.
My brother ain't even heard this shit.
Maybe I am just a hater though, but they all sound similar, so I might as well not even listen to it.
Well,
it's probably the same as the last one.
I mean, you're not off on what you said.
But I want to clarify, there are some cool dudes on there that kind of like Samad comes with different flows. I remember when he went on Screw Shit, he had a different flow than everybody else, which sounded cool. Koofus is always pretty dope to me. I don't remember really everybody else on there because there was like 176 names, which, you know, whatever. But anyway, back to you, brother.
So, international rap cipher. It literally is the if you want to say like what a spitting image of what a YouTube cipher would probably sound like, the international cipher is it. It's literally a boom pat beat. It's the same beat throughout the whole entire thing, right? There's no changes to it or anything like that at all. A lot of the rappers go into this hibbity-fibbity flow. There's very few that have any originality on it in total. Some people... There was a couple artists that had bars on there, and I'm like... Bro, I don't even rap, and I think I can do better than this shit. Like, just putting out, like, a bar scheme, like, just putting stuff together. You better listen to this shit right now. I see you got to pull it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, dude. I'm like, dude, I need to hear what the fuck this shit is. All right, so let me go through the artists real quick. You got Postcard, which is Gatsby's friend, so I ain't going to say shit, because Gatsby will probably beat my ass. Alphabite, I don't know who this guy is. Mercury's,
I don't know who he was.
He did a song with Screw, I'm pretty sure. Complete, no, I don't know.
Don't know.
Deking, no. Blind Sight, I know he's the blind guy from the first Cypher. Gremlin, that's what everybody calls me at work, but I don't know this guy. King
I
Blitz,
actually know who Gremlin is.
You know Gremlin? Is he
yeah,
good? I won't put you on a spot like that.
He's a But, yeah, Gremlin's
Alright, I won't put you on a spot like that, my bad. So, King Blitz, I have beef with King Blitz, because I was going through the comments of the Tom McDonald video, and he's like, yo, this shit fire, though. I was like, whatever, dude. And then We Scheme, he's the guy with the mask. Grizzy Hendrix, he's the one that got choked by the stripper in the other cipher he made, which is weird. Napson, I don't know. NK47, okay. Koofus is cool as fuck, but mainly because he reminds me of Freddie Gibbs. And I'm just a big mark for Freddie Gibbs. Martian, I'm not reading all these fucking names, dude. What the fuck? No, there's so many. I feel like I'm reading a thesaurus right now. What the fuck is that?
It's 25 artists on that thing. I think in total that's on that thing, bro. I don't know if there's been a cipher with that many people on it. Like, honestly, I don't think there's ever been a cipher with that many people on it that I've heard of.
Probably for good reason.
Yeah, that's just, and it's all on the same beat. It's all.
Bro, I challenge you to listen to the cipher, and then go to the very end and try to remember the first guy that was on there.
Well,
I dare you to try, because you will forget. That's the problem.
I don't remember. I really don't remember. But yeah, back to just the cipher. It's like it is literally the typical YouTube rap cipher. There's nothing different about it. It's just a cipher. And I know people are going to be like, it's a cipher, bro. What are they supposed to do? I would like you guys to go look up the Pokemon cipher that Shofu did in 2019, I believe. Go watch that cipher. Because they did a cipher where everyone rapped on a different kind of beat. Some rappers, two rappers went on one beat. They had that. But mostly it was one artist that went on one beat. They got to pick their own beat. They got to decide how they wanted to structure the thing and everything, bro. That to me is being different. That to me is doing a different kind of cipher and bringing something different to the table. Not just the same old freaking boom pat bass kind of beat. Nothing special about it. There's no like because you I guess if it was a more of a beat that had some 808s, a lot of these rappers would struggle with that shit. They don't know how to rap on beats that got 808s. They don't know how to do it. They only know.
Struggling too. Not gonna lie.
That
shit hard though. That shit hard though. Okay.
Yeah,
but still, I'm not a rapper. These guys are artists. Not
yeah, they're actually
artists. You know,
these are actual artists, and they can't switch it up and go from anything else from a boom pat beat. They can't do nothing else.
So is that what your definition of a cipher is? Like
yes,
kind of getting their
everyone doing their own. Like I'm just sick and tired of the same old thing, and I don't think there needs to be 25 people on a cipher to make it a cipher. I don't think you need to have that many people on a cipher because it just. At some point, you're just sitting there like, I couldn't even watch it for full. I couldn't watch the full 15-minute video going through. I watched for like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm like, I get bored. Go look at something else for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me finish in because I want to be talking about it on the podcast, right? I go back to it. This for like another 5 minutes. I clicked off of it again. When it did something else. Then I came back again and I finally finished the shit. And it's like, bro, if I'm constantly doing that shit, that means
4 days. What the fuck? With as long as it was, it's probably
that shit was
4 days.
That means I'm bored out of my mind, and like I there's nothing to this at all. There was no one that was really like impressive to me. Samad did his thing. Blitz was decent. Who else? I'm trying to think of. I can't remember who else.
Did Koofy sound like Freddie Gibbs or Koofy? I don't know how to say his name, but I know he sounds cool.
Yeah, he did all right. He did all right. I just feel like there was nothing. No one did anything like special on that to make it pop off or make people go like, oh my god, this was amazing. Now I know there's people out there that are probably like, oh their god, this cipher was amazing and stuff like that. But like. It's just bland to me, and it's just the ciphers. Basically, what I'm saying is the ciphers do not excite me anymore, and it's a draw.
My definition of a cipher.
Go ahead.
So I think a cipher. I actually have a differing opinion, but I still think your opinion's fairly valid as well. I think a cipher should be everybody in the same room together. I don't mean this like recording your shit. I mean get in the fucking room together, right? Have that shit playing in the background. You rap over it like high school style, bro.
Well, we're in the pandemic, so
like I think the quintessential cipher, in my opinion, is you ever hear that Shady 2.0 cipher, or whatever the fuck it was, with like Slaughterhouse, Yellow Wolf, and you know Eminem was on there. It's on YouTube. You can look it up whenever. But it the thing is, everybody does sound different, and it's a kind of a generic beat, but like everybody sounds different because those are artists, you know what I mean, not YouTubers that rap.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, and so that was my biggest issue with it. Hold on, you're lagging just a little bit right now, but that was just my main issue with like that cipher, and then just overall ciphers in general, is that y'all all are doing pretty much the same thing. There's a few people here and there that might do something a little bit different, but it's not too far off and stuff like that. And it's a boom pat beat that I've heard a million other rappers rap on, the same kind of boom pat beat, and I'm like, I just want something different. I just need different, something different, a beat that you wouldn't expect to be on a Cypher kind of beat, be that kind of beat, and then also you don't need so many artists. You don't need this many artists to be on a Cypher. I understand you're trying to give people a look and give people some sort of like stardom, and like, hey, I'm trying to put people on and stuff like that. I understand that part, that you're trying to give people opportunities. I get it. But it's just the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over again. And at some point, like, like, is a Cypher going, I hear you, yo, what the fuck? Yo. Alright, guys, technical difficulties we've been dealing with right now. My power went out of nowhere, and for some reason it's making the Discord lag with me and Skiz right now. But Skiz was ready to pop his shit off because apparently you did something while my power was out. What did you do?
Bro, I watched that fucking Cypher, dog. And that shit was hot ass. Dude, I said this earlier, but these motherfuckers write their rhymes in crayon. I cannot express that enough.
Crayon. Not crayon, crayon.
Wait, is it said crayon? Crayola material, bro. Alright. And then you got motherfuckers rapping in the refrigerator. That's stealing somebody else's gimmick. I don't appreciate that. And then you got the motherfucker in the mask sounding like sounding like a fucking weed whipper or weed whacker. And it's annoying. I'm done. Dude, if I hear another Cypher, I'm gonna jump out my window, bro. And if I get on a Cypher and I'm not on one, oh wait, okay, let me rephrase that. If I'm on a Cypher, it's probably gonna be way better than everybody else's Cypher. I'm just saying right now. So if I'm on a Cypher, take these words and throw them out. But until then, these Cyphers suck. Until I get on them. Then it's gonna be the best Cypher ever.
I like it. Oh my god, bro, that's hilarious. I'm
about to make these bitches. About to make these bitches when I rap.
What?
Sorry. Continue.
Oh my god. Okay. All right.
I feel like you're babysitting right now.
Yes. I'm like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? All right. Let's talk about the Twitter shit, bro. Let's talk about the Twitter shit, cause that happened right before the Cypher even came out, and it started with a tweet by Mumfu Prophet. By the way, as an aside, I haven't spoken to Mumfu in a while and stuff like that. It's a whole different issue behind the scenes or whatever. But I'm still cool with you, bro. If you see this podcast, I'm still cool with you, bro. I have no issues with you. I don't know what other
Yo,
thing.
Mumfu, fuck you, dude.
It's nothing like that.
It's on site, man.
It's nothing like that. It's just it was a little issue like a couple months ago, or whatever. I haven't spoken to him about it or anything like that, but like, you know, it happened, or whatever. But like, I still fuck with you, bro. Like that, I have no issues with you, type shit. But
homie asked me to edit a video for him, and it's right in the midst of when I'm moving out. So I'm like doing all this other shit, and he hit me up, and I'm like, dude, don't you hit me up? He's like, I thought he was gonna talk about the video, and he's like, dude, your videos got claimed? And I'm like, oh, yeah. So like, word to Mumfu for not being on my ass about the video.
Yeah. So
anyway,
you guys,
sorry, I keep interrupting you, dude. I apologize.
No, you get. So Mumfu put out a tweet, quote tweeting the high res the promo video that high res put out for the Cypher, saying that, asking the question, how many of those rappers over there said the N-word on the Cypher? And Lord and behold, that started World War IV. Not World War III, World War IV, bro. It was, bro. It was like crazy ridiculous how many people was just ready to just jump and go crazy at Month for him tweeting out that tweet about how many of those rappers said the N word on the Cypher.
You need to fix your McDonald's internet,
so
dude.
I'm gonna go first on this one just because I want to go first on this one.
I swear to God, if your power.
I said this to you, and I would tell him this if you're watching this Monfu.
My shit good.
I don't think you necessarily had to tweet out to them about it, but you're not wrong,
dude. For people at home that are confused, Sky has a potato for a router, a grapefruit for a power supply, and he runs off McDonald's Wi-Fi. So there you go.
I need to get a PC, bro. Like, that's my next big purchase.
What do you have?
I'm on my laptop.
An iPad?
No, not an iPad. I have a laptop right now, but like the next big purchase that I'm gonna make is for a PC, bro. That's my next big purchase for sure, because I even have issues with editing and stuff and getting stuff out on time with that as well. So that's definitely the next. I'm not even gonna buy like a PlayStation yet. I'm gonna buy a PC first before I buy any sort of system, because this I can't keep doing this shit off a laptop too much longer, because it can't handle the power like that. It just can't handle this shit. So you guys can expect me trying to get a PC here in the next couple of months or so. So y'all, these issues won't be happening.
Yeah, use that stimmy money, bro. Use that stimmy money.
That stimmy money ain't enough.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
It ain't even enough. But what we was about to talk about was the Twitter fiasco that happened, where World War IV, took place, where the guy Munfu Prophet, I think I'm gonna have this clips of it, what I was saying, talking about how we had a little thing or whatever that happened a couple months ago. I'm off for that. I'm cool with dude. I have no issues with you, whatever. But he put out a tweet basically saying how many of those rappers said the N-word in a track. And so my thing was that I don't know if you necessarily had to say it out on Twitter. I don't know if you had to put the message out there. But looking at what he said, he's not wrong to question it. he's not wrong at all, in no way, shape, or form, to question whether or not that happened or not. And the reason why, the one thing that I know about Mumfu is that he's not saying some shit if he has not heard something. He's heard something about someone saying something like that on a track and stuff like that. He's heard someone say it. Someone has said something behind the scenes. I don't know who. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't spoken to Mumfu or anything like that. But me knowing him a little bit, for the little bit that I've known about him, he knows something. He knows something. Something has been told to him. He doesn't just say shit like that just to be saying it. He has to know something. Somebody said something, and for people to be attacking him, trying to say he's racist and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, y'all are no better than the same dude that me and you got into it with. I don't know how long it's been. The same dude that leaked my dad's phone number to try to get fans and people to harass me and attack me and stuff like that. Y'all are no different in my eyes to him. If y'all
Yo, did I ever say sorry about that?
Sorry about what?
I kind of dragged you into this shit, dog.
I mean, look, bro. We was just talking about the thing or whatever on the podcast. This is before we even started the podcast. This is when I was just on my own as a podcast. It's been almost like a year since that happened.
I think it was like July of last year. Yeah,
July
it's
of last
crazy.
year, yeah.
Bro, it's when I had my big bushy beard,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah, the big bushy beard and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah, big bush, big bush.
oh my god. But it's like y'all are ready attacked it because y'all thinking like, yeah, and this is the thing that I saw the most more than anything. Why is he making it about race? Why is he talking about race? Why does everything have to be about race? If you're asking that question, you're a part of the problem. Straight up. You are a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. Because it's if you're asking like I said, if you're asking what why do you have to ask about why does you have to make it about race or whatever? Because we have been do you not see what's been going on? Have you not seen the amount of heightened antennas we have when it comes to anything? Literally anything, bruh. Literally anything, bruh. And I just don't think a lot of them, because most of them people over there are white. Most of them are white, and I just don't think they understand what we go through. I don't think y'all really truly understand. First off, what that word comes from. You guys try to say, well, if it's so bad, then why do you guys say it? We say it because we want to say it because also it's what you guys used against us when back in the day, in those days and stuff like that. That's what y'all used against us back in those days. That's what y'all used against us to be against slaves and stuff like that. Basically, what we're doing is taking the word back, but we're using it in our own way when we only speak to our own kind of people and stuff like that. And y'all might say, "Oh, that's just a bad way to look at," but that's how we view it. Okay, that's how we view it. And so, whenever y'all are trying to justify and say that, oh, well, don't make it about race and stuff like that, you're part of the problem, and you don't understand that like that word. It's not a word you play around with because we know the history behind that word. And the other part is that a lot of those same people that are saying that, and it's not just artists. I saw reactors too. Y'all are the same people that are supporting and reacting to the dude that I talked to. I don't even say his name. I don't even say his name because it's over with. I ain't gonna legal thing. I just don't feel like saying. I don't feel like putting energy towards saying his name. But y'all support that man. Still, to this day, y'all support that man. And y'all don't even look at all the racist stuff, the Confederate flag, all that stuff. Y'all don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all bypass all that. Y'all care about lyrics and integrity and all the other kind of stuff so much, but y'all don't pay attention to that. Y'all don't pay attention to none of that. But y'all support that. No, y'all support him. No, y'all don't call him out for his shit. Y'all are all buddy and don't have no issues with him and stuff like that. Y'all like it baffles me when you don't keep that same. My thing is y'all don't keep that same energy. Y'all don't. Y'all don't do it. Y'all don't do it. And so that's where when I say like y'all want to go out and bash him now. Like I said, Motherfucker didn't have to publicize it, but there's no reason at all that World War IV should start. Like, the response that High Res had to it, that should have literally been it. He said, I hope not. LOL. We're done. It's just one little comment. It's just one little question or whatever that he had to High Res. That's it. And y'all just blew it up to this big whole thing. Oh my God, he's making it about race. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, shut the fuck up. Stop being a little bitch. He said he's asked a question. High res responded. It was a question for high res only, and y'all are bitching about it for what? Like I said, he didn't have to say. He probably could have asked him in the DMs or anything like that. You didn't have to put it out on public, cause you know how sensitive they get. That's the only thing. You don't have to say it on a tweet, anything like that, because we know how they are. Y'all act like straight bitches, bro. Y'all do. It's a fact.
Bro, that's literally what I was gonna add in and say. This whole beef just can confirm my suspicion that these hard they're rappers and they're just hard shit.
Exactly.
They're the biggest fucking vaginas I have ever seen in my fucking life. I shit you not. I've seen my fair share of people with pussy mentalities, but this shit takes the cake. I already heard some dude on Twitter. He was one of the rappers. I don't want to put him on blast, but he was I think he was the dude with the blue hair and fucking he's British or some shit, but he's like, it's supposed to be about positivity, man. What is about positive? When the fuck has rap ever been about being positive? What is the ever loving fuck are you talking about, my guy? Dude, people have died for this genre of music that represents so much greater. The one that you're biting, by the way, and you're saying it's about positivity. Since when? When was this memo issued? Did they get my address wrong? Because I didn't see no pamphlet.
Exactly.
You know, it's fucking stupid. So, you know, these dudes that have, you know, a cock and balls between their legs need to start acting like it a little bit more. And stop acting like it. Oh, God, I feel like Tom McDonald right now. Just stop being so sensitive. But goddamn, man, that's the one thing I will ever say I agree with. It's just in a different context. It's just like, you need to fucking hard your skin up a little bit, man, when real shit comes your way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And
I'm probably gonna get kicked out of my house with the amount of fucking yelling.
But you find a new place anyway, though, right? You getting your own place anyway, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh shit. I just looked at the date. I'm like, oh fuck, this shit coming up. I move in the 10th, bro.
Oh shit. Oh no, April, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's what, 20 days away? Yeah, I get my days right. 20 days away. Oh wait, no. Hold on.
Don't remind me.
Hey man, look, you gonna be fine, man. You gonna be fine, man. You gonna be fine. You gonna be just fine,
bro.
Man.
So I went to the fucking Gardner White, dude, and I don't mean to change the topic, but I feel like we need to stop with this heavy shit for a minute. So I went to Gardner White, and I went there to the clearance section because I ain't trying to buy a $6,000 couch. Not my
Oh hell
for
no.
an apartment. That's stupid. So I went to the clearance section, which is more my bag, and I look at the shit, and I'm like, God damn, this looks nice. I look at the tag, nope. And I did that about 6 more times, and then I finally found something I like, and they're like, yeah, you can put a deposit down so we can hold it for you. And I'm like, all right. And I shit you not, is what I said. I said, what's the lowest amount I can pay for a deposit? So she's like, about $100. I'm like, you got me. And I did that. And then there's this fucking bed frame that I wanted, and I look at it, and I see the price tag, and I'm like, and I just groaned really hard. And I probably looked like a fucking fool in that place, you know, but whatever. Don't settle for shit that's super expensive just because, you know, look around, guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I know a lot of our audience is kids, but...
Yeah, definitely explore your options for sure. It's definitely explore your options. Don't settle. Do not settle. Explore your options. Right? Hey. So hey, I think I've said my piece. You said your piece about the Cypher and then the whole Twitter thing or whatever that happened. I think we're good off of that. I don't know if these people are gonna see this video and talk about it. Okay.
Bro, we get into another scandal, bro.
Bro.
We
got another one coming our way. That would be hilarious, bro. That would be hilarious.
I'll be so hot. I'll be so mad.
But we know. But I mean, they're so sensitive. I mean, it wouldn't shock me at all It wouldn't shock me at all if they make a
We'll
video
just tell them to pull up, and they'll be like,
or
just tell them pull up, and they're like, no man, I'm super positive, man.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with violence. I like to rap about how much I hate guns.
Exactly. So like, if you're gonna say this shit, keep the same energy. Like honestly,
That's one thing I want to add. Stop rapping about how much you hate guns. Nobody gives a fuck how much you hate guns. Stop rapping about guns. You pick up a book. All right, Jaden Smith, fucking calm down.
I like Jaden Smith. What the fuck?
Motherfucker, you ever seen his tweets?
I'm gonna be watching. I don't follow Jaden Smith on Twitter.
Bro, motherfucker be like, yo, water is wet, and that's like the dimensional inner force of what humans were created by, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? This isn't
he's
put words together.
Hey, that's so like spiritual soul, like Soul Illuminati. I be watching it sometimes though. He be on a whole different wavelength. He be talking about stuff, and and sometimes I be sitting, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this man talking about? I know what the hell so be talking about, man.
I'm in the fourth dimension, man. I'm just seeing these things that you can't comprehend. I can hear colors, dude. Shut up. I don't care what you can hear, bro. Motherfuckers need to shut up.
Oh my god. I didn't even know Jay Smith be tweeting like that.
I want to change the topic a little bit. Did you hear that new Tom McDonald song?
No, and I feel like talking about it either. Really.
It's bad. All right, next topic.
Next topic. All right, we're gonna get to some sports stuff because the last podcast we not talking about any sports stuff, but this is actually some serious things that's come down. And did you just fall asleep on my sports topic? Did you? Wake your ass up! Wake your ass up! We're talking sports now. What you talking about? Hey, we ain't sleeping on this shit, right? I mean, March Madness is happening literally right now. Well, I mean, I might rant about that at the end of the podcast, so about March Madness and Oral fucking Roberts and shit like that. But
whose name is Oral?
That's the name of the school, Oral Roberts. They beat Ohio State.
What's their competition? Anal?
Possibly. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Anyway, yeah, that's how we're going to talk about Deshaun Watson's situation that's going on. So, for those that do not know about Deshaun Watson, he's a quarterback for the Houston Texans, where I live at. I live in Houston, for those that do not know. He has been really wanting out of Houston. He really wants a trade out of the Houston Texans. And a story recently came out earlier this week where a dude named Tony Buzzle, I believe is his name, he's the attorney, put out a story saying that a lady had come forward to him saying that Deshaun Watson sexually assaulted her. And when that story first came out and Deshaun Watson responded to it saying he's ready to clear his name, I was like, okay, this is very odd that this story comes out now when Deshaun Watson is trying to get a trade out of Houston. There's clearly bad blood between Houston, the GM, and the owner, the McNairs. There's definitely bad blood between them. And then this story starts to come out, and I'm just automatically my red flag is raised up when that first story comes out. I'm looking at this like this is someone just trying to get money. I was like, someone's trying to make a case, or someone's trying to get money. Someone's trying to come up off my boy Deshaun Watson. I'm like, I don't even believe this shit, right? And then two other women come forward, and then I'm like, oh shit. Because if it's one person, it's like, all right, they probably just saying some shit or whatever. Or I mean, you never know. You take every case serious. Let me make that clear. You take every case serious, but when you look at the situation that Deshaun Watson is in, it's just a raised eyebrow. It's like, really, what's going on here? Like, this is weird that it's kind of happening right now. But then two other women came forward, and I was like, oh shit. Okay, there's two other people that came forward. okay, maybe there's a little validity to what's going on right now. Like, hold on, let me back up a little bit. Let me, because like sexual assault is a very serious accusation. That's a very serious thing, and I just wanted to make sure that, okay, let me make sure that Deshaun Watson isn't. Let me make sure. Let me wait until like the facts come out and stuff like that to make sure before I make any assumptions and stuff like that. And then I woke up the next morning after that, and there was 9 total cases. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, shit. I'm like, Deshaun Watson's in trouble, bro. That brother's in trouble, dog. We've got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. we really have a problem, bro. And I'm like, 9 different women have come forward. And all of their stories sound around like the same kind of thing that... Because all these apparently happened in massage parlors where Deshaun Watson was apparently a little touchy-feely and asking for other stuff. Oh, there you go. Camera went out.
So they were masseuses and he asked for other stuff?
Yeah, that's it. Yes, those were the stories that they were asking for other stuff. That Deshaun Watson was asking for some extra stuff. You know, the happy ending thing or whatever. The happy ending thing. But then a tweet got put out by the Houston police on Twitter. And I'm just paraphrasing because I don't have the tweet up on me right now. Although maybe I can pull it up real quick. I don't feel like going through my tweets. I've tweeted a lot for March Madness, so that I'll be scrolling down for a little bit. So I don't feel like finding it. But I'll just paraphrase for you guys. But basically, the Houston police tweeted out saying that they're not even aware of any sort of charges or of any lawsuit or of anything being filed to them at all about Deshaun Watson. Absolutely nothing's been filed. And I'm like, wait, what? So there's a story out saying that this guy Tony, right? He's behind. All these women have come to Tony. All 9 of these women have come to Tony saying Deshaun Watson did something to me at a massage parlor. These are all or something. I think they're all from massage parlors. I'm pretty sure. But all these women came forward saying that Deshaun Watson sexual assaulted me or something like that, right? And they all went to Tony. And apparently he said that he filed or whatever, right? And the police then tweets out saying that there's no record of them filing or even calling the Houston police about this. So now I'm like, alright. The McNair's doing some shit behind the scenes to try to make Deshaun Watson look bad? Are they trying to do everything they can to tarnish Deshaun Watson's name, to make it seem like he's the bad guy in a situation? Because I don't know if you followed what happened with Deshaun Watson or whatever, and the reasons why he asked for a trade. But basically, he was promised. First of all, he was given a contract a year ago. The contract he got given a year ago made him the second highest paid quarterback in NFL history.
I thought we were talking about basketball. I don't know fucking why. What the
fuck? Deshaun Watson played in the NFL, bro. Deshaun Watson plays in the NFL.
Yo, my bad, dude. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but you know,
yeah,
shit sounds spicy.
Yeah.
I'll give my input in a second.
But yeah, like I said, basically, he was promised to have say-so on how they would move forward with the franchise and stuff like that. And he was promised like there are certain things and stuff like that when he signed his contract. Not even a couple of weeks later, probably one of the top 3 wide receivers in the game of football, named DeAndre Hopkins, gets traded to the Arizona Cardinals. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. We didn't see it coming. We were like, what the hell is going on? They just traded DeAndre Hopkins out of nowhere. Let me check my camera real quick. Make sure we see it. Yeah, 24. Okay. Let me stop recording real quick. So they trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals. Play with Kyler Murray, who played in Allen, Texas. I have a little bit of a funny story with Kyler Murray because I used to go to Stephen Foster State University and I worked as a videographer filmer with SFA, and a lot of the players played against Kyler Murray when they was in high school. And it was a time when I wasn't a believer in Kyler Murray and stuff like that, and they're like, nah, dude, the dude's that good, like he didn't even lose a game in high school and stuff like that, and I'm not believing him or whatever. Back when he was playing in Oklahoma and stuff like that, I'm like I don't believe he's that great, but he's actually a really good quarterback. And they traded him to they traded DeAndre Hopkins to Arizona Cardinals, and then this past year they probably had the play of the year. Kyler Murray throwing a pass to DeAndre Hopkins. They had the play of the year this year. That happened this year. They won on a Hail Mary, and DeAndre Hopkins caught it. It was like a 50-yard pass and stuff like that. Had the play of the year. And that was Deshaun Watson's receiver, right? Fast forward. Like I said, Deshaun Watson's promised to have more say-so and stuff. They trade DeAndre Hopkins out of nowhere. Who is probably Deshaun Watson's best friends. Went to the same college. Both played at Clemson University. Deshaun Watson played at Clemson. DeAndre Hopkins played at Clemson as well. So went to the same college. And then Bill O'Brien gets fired because of that situation and stuff. Their then head coach or whatever, right? He gets fired in the middle of the season because they were playing bad and stuff like that. And they can't really justify him trading DeAndre Hopkins, and then they're playing as bad as they are. So they fired him. And they put the interim head coach, Romeo Cornell, who I've actually met before in person, by the way. I've actually met him before in the Houston. In the Houston, Texas facility. I was there one day for filming a game, and I met him. And he was riding around in a go-kart. and guess who we was asking for? Who was looking to see too when we was there? Guess who we was asking for to see?
Skiz.
No. We did not ask to see Skiz. We asked to see DeAndre Hopkins.
Nobody asked to see Skiz.
No. Sorry, my guy. Get your clout up. Anyway.
Trying.
But we were asking to see DeAndre Hopkins, basically. Is who we asked to see. We asked to see DeAndre Hopkins. We were like, oh, he told us, oh, he had just left and stuff like that. It's like, oh, damn, okay. Or whatever. We did see J.J. Watt.
Probably to get a massage.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But we did see J.J. Watt from the distance. All right, but, let's get back to, the main thing or whatever, right? So that happens. Bill O'Brien gets fired. They hire Romeo Cornell as the interim head coach. He coaches for the rest of the season. Then the end of the season ends. And Deshaun Watson goes into this thinking all right, I'm going to have a choice on the head coach. The GM is gone as well because Bill O'Brien was also the GM as well. He was the head coach and the GM. He had both those responsibilities. He's like, okay, I get to have a say-so on who the GM is going to be. I get to have a say-so on who the head coach is going to be. You guys are going to discuss this with me so we can figure out how we can move this franchise forward and stuff like that. They didn't consult shit with this man. They hired a GM. They looked at many different candidates. Two GMs that were looked at. Two of them were African American. One's Louis Riddick. He was an analyst. He's an analyst on ESPN right now. He does Monday Night Football. Really great mind. It's still so crazy he doesn't have a job in the NFL. You probably don't know nothing of what I'm talking about right now, but I do. But I'm
trying.
But Louis Riddick, he's a very, very good analyst, and he should have a job in the NFL. He should have a job, but they bypass them and hire another guy named Easterby, I think, or something like that. I think that's his name. They hire Easterby or whatever. And at that point, Deshaun Watson's like, fuck this. You guys promised me this shit. You traded DeAndre Hopkins. Then we have a team that's not playing, that's complete garbage. I can't do this anymore. Plus, also, the daddy of the McNairs, I forget his name. I think his name Bob McNair. I can't remember. He had a comment when all the Black Lives Matter stuff was going on. Well, it's still going on now, but when it was at its peak, and he said, we can't have basically have the players running the NFL, meaning we can't have the prisoners running the NFL or and stuff like that. Basically, is what he said. Basically saying we can't have the players or the black people running the NFL. Basically, making decisions and stuff like that. That's what he said.
I mean, to an extent, you really can't have not just black players, but like players in general run it, because there are minds greater, because like people are training for the sport, you know what I mean? Like that's where all their time goes. You have people with degrees and stuff like that to handle the finances, to handle the decision making.
Well, yeah. That
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know football in the fucking slightest. So like, you could be completely right, and I could completely just be talking out my ass. So like, I'm just trying to offer some like
so,
a counterpoint.
Yeah, but basically what I'm saying about it, he's saying like they are the prisoners, stuff like that. Basically, like players try to give their opinions on like situations on like how the team should improve and stuff like that, and basically McNair is saying that the players should not have any input on anything. They should just shut up and play the game.
Oh.
Basically, it's almost equivalent to whenever that lady told LeBron shut up and dribble. It's the equivalent of that. It's the equivalent of that is what McNair said, and he said this is before he passed away, because he did pass away. But his children took over. His children took over, the ones that are new owners now, and you would think had the same mindset.
Yeah.
They had the same mindset, and so you got all of that intertwined into it as well, and reasons why Deshaun Watson went out. And so it's just weird to me that this story comes out. All these stories come out about these women, and I'm thinking, okay, Deshaun Watson's in trouble and stuff like that, but then to find out that wasn't even filed. So basically, you're just talking about that they did something, when in reality you haven't done shit. So in reality, it seems to me that these stories are not true. And it almost looks like McNair put Tom up to this to try to put slander on Deshaun Watson's name. And that is one of the most fucked up things that you can do. Is to try to slander someone's name like that, when you to try to get back on him just because he wants out of your organization. It's ridiculous, and it just shows that. And I mean, it doesn't intertwine, but it goes back to the fact that if you think this racism and this other shit don't exist, bro, like, I don't even know, bro. But like, what's your perspective on it from a person that doesn't really watch NFL, know much, if anything, about the NFL at all, and just the situation itself, from what I told you, and just overall analysis of it.
Well, I'm what they would call in the industry as a victim blamer. And what I mean by this is I don't think that this dude did it. I can't even retain his name in my brain, and I'm almost positive he didn't fucking do it. Because first off, you're a masseuse. People ask for you to get a happy ending all the time. All the time. But because he's famous, you could, if you did do it, that's on you. You accepted the money. It's a transaction. If you didn't, you didn't get the money, and you didn't do it, so there's no assault there. So I'm confused. I'm very confused, because that happens all the time. I have a buddy I work with that does that shit. So he don't got no cases. You know what I mean? So like, it's just weird. It's just weird. Homie brags about it all the time. So, like, he don't got no cases. So, like, what's the fucking issue?
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not the bigger story here. The bigger story is that, the corporate's trying to fuck homeboy out of getting to a different team because the team he's on is just a bunch of shiesty fucks, you know, which, you know, we all have that, man. You always have that boss that's always just like, you feel like they're out to get you, and a lot of times they are, you know, so like, I relate, man. I relate. I have a boss. I hope motherfucker ain't watching this shit. Motherfucker don't like me. He says, you too young. I don't like young kids. I'm like, all right, old fuck, whatever. But anyway. But, yeah, like, I feel for the guy, man. Because, like, when you're in the public eye to such a high extent, people have these really absurd expectations of you, and it can just be gone like that. True or false accusations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dad, I'll give you an example. My dad, remember when you weren't around when that happened, but when Mike Tyson...
Neither were you! When Mike Tyson was
my dad was.
Oh, okay. You were talking to me like you was the OG.
Yo, man,
I was like, hold on, what?
Back in my day...
I was like, back in my day, I'm like, hold on.
No. My dad would tell me, like, how much that messed with him as a kid, because he's like, Mike didn't do that. That's not Mike. Mike wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Mike did that. Mike probably did that. But I understand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean,
Do you think Mike did it? I don't know. Do you think Mike did it? I'm
in the same boat. I do not know. I really do not know if he did it or not. I really don't know.
Because Tyson could have had any bitch he wanted.
Hey. Hey. And Deshaun
same with all these guys. R. Kelly could have any girl he wanted, dude. I don't know about none of this anymore, dude.
Yeah. Well, no, R. Kelly different level. No. I believe R. Kelly did that shit. R. Kelly's different.
So did Michael Jackson,
Kelly's
dude. I don't care. Michael
That's
Jackson
different. Now, I 100% believe R. Kelly did that shit.
What about Michael Jackson? Do you believe Michael Jackson did that shit?
Maybe. I don't know. That's he's on the I don't know list.
Motherfucker was weird, dude. He was
he was very weird. He was very weird, but we do love Michael Jackson for his music, but it was really weird though. It was very, very weird for sure. But knowing watching Deshaun Watson overall as a player and his character, the way he's portrayed, that would be the last thing I think that Deshaun Watson would do. Plus he's got, well, I mean, it doesn't matter if he got a girl or not, but like he does have a girlfriend that I've known her for a while. She's actually from Houston. She used to film with DDG a lot back in the day and stuff like that. That's how I knew who she was.
Try to steal his girlfriend, dude.
I wouldn't have a chance in the world. Go look her up. Go look up.
Was she a dime? Is homegirl a dime?
Go look her up and you'll see what I'm talking about.
What's her name?
Her name is Jilly.
So I'm just gonna look up Deshaun. What's his name?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, wife or girlfriend, whoever. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's got better abs than I do. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
yeah. Sorry, Sky.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, tough. Very, very tough. But, yeah.
Big tough.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't view Deshaun Watson as that kind of person. That would be the biggest shock to me, that he would do it. But you can't judge a book by its cover. But like, it's just like there's no way a guy like him with that kind of integrity and the stuff that he says and he stands by, that would be the biggest curveball ever. That if he was doing some stuff like that, that would shock me. That would absolutely shock me. But yeah, man. Hopefully Deshaun Watson, he needs to get traded. There's a couple teams that have been wanting him. The Dolphins, the Jets, the Bears. I don't know, the Saints.
Go to the Lions. Go to the Lions, man.
The low key they could use him, but they don't have any weapons there for Deshaun Watson to use. They just lost the number one receiver to the Giants of all teams. the Giants got them, and their quarterback situation isn't that great anyway. But the Lions are probably one of the worst. They're probably next to the Texans. They're probably the second worst ran franchise in the NFL. Honestly,
Yeah,
they're
probably, dude. Being from Michigan's kind of tough sometimes. Bro.
Yeah, bro,
it's kind of tough.
They have,
or 0-16, bro. What
yeah,
the fuck.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, the Lions.
I don't know football, but I know that shit. That's gotta be.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck. Cause you're probably good at football to be on the Lions. Like you're probably not bad at the sport.
Mm-hmm.
But going 0-16.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers probably be like, yo, my fucking third grade son that plays flag football better than your stupid ass.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I hate to hear that shit.
I think that during that season they even said they wondered if like I think Alabama was like number 1 at the time whenever they went 0-16. It's like, could Alabama beat this Lions team? And people was like, no way, they're professionals. I'm like, Alabama could beat them. Like, Alabama could beat them. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that. I don't care how grown men strength. They're grown men too, and the college as well. They all got muscles and stuff like that. They got their most grown man muscle too. That plays in college football. Let's play the way college.
Dude, you won't get more muscle again until you're like a dad. You know what I mean? These dudes are acting like, oh, you got dad strength. Motherfuckers ain't dads. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're fucking hookers and doing coke. What are you talking about? That's like the...
Whoa, why coke?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a Michigan thing. Coke pretty big around here.
Oh, okay.
You never had coke?
No, I have not. My friend wanted to one time.
I'm just fucking with you, bud.
No, I don't. I haven't even smoked weed before, bro. I ain't even done that shit.
Bro, homie, a virgin. What the?
Hey, yo, chill out.
Yo, on the record, me neither.
So, yeah. Yeah, I ain't done all that shit. But the last topic we gonna talk about is Quavo and Saweetie breaking up. I know you know who Quavo is. Do you have any idea who Saweetie is?
Bro, I thought it was Sway Lee.
No, Saweetie. So she has her hit song is like My Type. She basically remade the Little John and the East Side Boys song. Or whatever song.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's her major hit song that she's got. And she had been with Quavo for probably like 2 years or whatever. And then she put out a tweet saying that they broke up and stuff like that. And basically said that Quavo cheated. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. I was like, Quavo, what the fuck you doing, bruh? But then a video also came out where Saweetie was talking to her ex, and I was like, huh? I was like, Shraggy? Did a whole thing video with her ex, and I was like, huh? I was like, what's going on? And then the main clip that really went viral or whatever, and I think that's what ended their relationship more so than anything, was when it was a clip. So basically she said, get ready for this. Get ready for this shit. So
okay,
her ex or whatever, they had like, it was just the show or whatever, right? She asked her like, what if a man does everything right for you or whatever, right? She's like, if a man does everything right for me, doing all this other stuff, and he's like, what is the reward if a man does everything right for you, right? You know what his, and she said, you know what his reward would be? I'm gonna allow him to pick the other guy that we can have a threesome with. I'm like, huh?
Other guy?
I was like, wait, hold on, what? Another guy? I'm like, first of all, let me
you pick the other guy. Yo, bro, I'm picking Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. Like, I don't know.
First of all, 2 guys and 1 girl is not a threesome. Can we make this known that 2 guys and 1 girl isn't a threesome? It's a train. Can we make
okay? Yep.
Can we make this make sure that we understand that? All right. So basically, what she said is what she wants is not a threesome. She wants a train ran on her, and I'm like, so that's what you want. I'm like, and I'm
No
sure that's
wonder Quavo was like,
and
nah.
I think Quavo was like, oh hell no, you gotta go. And I think
Good
that's
for him,
what
dude.
ended that shit more so than anything. And I think the tweets of her saying that she cheated or whatever, and she's also said that she checked out emotionally a long time ago. And if a girl says that she checked out emotionally a long time ago,
She been
uh,
fucking, dude.
well, something is either someone cheated on someone else first and they're just getting back or whatever at each other and stuff like that. Time when she said she left emotionally, or either they were both cheating on each other, or I don't know. I don't know people's business. I don't know what their relationship was like and stuff like that. But when I hear a girl say that she checked it emotionally a long time ago, something's up. Something's up,
Bro, okay, so if a girl says that to me, I emotionally checked out a long time ago, I'm probably gonna kill myself.
Oh no,
Dude, that's fucked.
Yeah.
No, don't say that shit. Alright, like, be honest, be open with people. You know, everybody has their own problems, right? In relationships and shit. But, like, this whole Twitter shit is made fucking people's relationships on, especially celebrities, on blast and shit.
Bruh.
You know? And, like, it's none of my business.
Yeah,
Quavo
exactly.
could have fucked 7 guys for all I care.
Wow,
like,
whoa.
It's nothing to do with me. You understand?
Yeah,
what
I get your point. I get your point.
I'm trying to make the hyperbole as extreme as possible.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, public relay, like I've from now on I've said that, like, and I've noticed you've done the same thing because you got a girl too, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, because you haven't.
No, yeah.
So like you haven't put on a video. Do you plan on putting her in a video or anything like that? Do you plan on ever introducing her to YouTube or anything like that?
Nah, dude, fuck that.
Exactly.
You don't want to. The closest I've ever said, I said I was doing the beatbox shit and I was fucking hammered. Like, this is one time I like overdid it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking at the camera. I'm like, everybody in the comments say hi, Lauren, in the chat right now. And everybody did it. And then I sent it to her, and she's like, I'm uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's the extent of what happened there.
Yeah, so
the most people will know is that her name is Lauren. That's it.
Yeah, like I've had girls in my videos before and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what? If it's a girl that I know that I'm not gonna be trying to get with, then I'll film with her and stuff like that. But if it's a girl that I might want to get with, or like I'm trying to pursue or whatever, you guys will not see the light of day of her, because the way that social media is these days, bro. Like, I just seen my boy Flight just go through it. Like, Flight, you know what Flight Reacts is, right?
Yeah, dude, I react to him.
Yeah. And bro, he just went through some shit with this one girl that he just broke up with. It just happened like literally yesterday. This man's on live stream, right? Listening to DDG's new project. We could talk about that project, but I didn't really feel like talking about it. But it's not bad. The project isn't bad by DDG, by the way, that he put out. And the first song is with a song with NBA YoungBoy. We've had a discussion about NBA YoungBoy. He makes the same fucking track over and over again and stuff like that. But he's listening to the track, and the cover art has girls in bikinis and stuff like that in it or whatever, right? And they had agreement or whatever saying that they don't want to be, you don't look at other guys, I don't look at other girls. They have that agreement, whatever, with the relationship. Okay, cool. Y'all have that agreement with you. That's your relationship. That's how y'all want to do it. Y'all can do that. Okay, y'all got that agreement. Y'all got that understanding. Okay, cool. Buddy was live streaming, saw that the thumbnail had that on as the thumbnail for like the cover art. Buddy scrolled down all the way to the comment section so he could even see the cover art of the girls in the bikinis. He scrolled down so he didn't even look at them at all. I was like, okay, all right. He stayed true to whatever he said. Well, he had the agreement with his girl, whatever. He's being real wholesome, as they say. He's being real wholesome. He ain't doing nothing. And then because the other girl live streams as well, and she fucking the chat the people at Flight's fans, whatever, go over there trolling, say that Flight is looking at other girls type shit. And I'm like, it's bruh. I'm like, I'm like, bruh, what do y'all trolls be doing, bro? Y'all be fucking up shit. And y'all really fucking up shit. She texts dude, pissed off or whatever, and shit like that. Flight calls her on stream, checks her shit, talking about like, why are you tripping and shit like that. And she's like, I don't care, whatever, that's fucked up or whatever, you're disrespecting me, or that's what she said. Flight straight up breaks up with her on stream. I'm like, holy shit. like, and that's, like, not even 20 seconds into the conversation on the phone, he breaks up with her on the spot. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
he was mostly checked out.
He had to have, because he said he's like, it's been other shit and stuff that has happened in the past and so I was like, oh, okay, I understand, makes sense. Okay, you was tired of this shit, and he's like, that's the same thing, emotionally checked out, and he didn't wait though. He didn't let it shit drag on. He got out. Or whatever.
Dude, I kind of have a similar story, not about the breakup thing, but like of shit getting fucked up like that. So remember, I don't know if you've ever seen this tweet. Remember when the video I was planning on making, the whole Tinder video?
I think.
It was like, I bought Tinder Gold, so you didn't.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha, yeah.
So, I made that tweet before I met Lauren, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Tinder was on my phone. I met Lauren, we're together a couple months. I forget to delete Tinder off my phone.
Oh, shit. I already know where that's going.
And like, she's gonna get mad if she sees this and does that, but it's an interesting story, and it's not gonna make her look bad or nothing. You know what I mean? She has a very valid concern. See Tinder on a partner's phone.
Yeah, that's
I had to explain to her, but the very first thing I said was, "Yo, this is gonna sound like a bold-faced fucking lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you here. This shit is sound fucking sus, but I promise on my fucking name." My name, dog, this shit for a video. Because, like, she looked at... I don't know if she actually looked at the fucking comment or, like, the messages or whatever. Motherfucker, I put shit like, how big your feet? Or, you know what I mean? Like, just trying to fuck with people. How big your feet? Yo, you look smelly. Yo, is your dad still around? Like,
hey,
shit
yo.
Like that. Like, just crazy shit. So... And then I showed her the tweet that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And then she finally believed me. And because I thought that was the end of it right there. I'm like, well, I'm about to be single again. This sucks. But, like, I understand. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get that story out there. I wanted to tell you that mainly. Because, like, shit happens. You know what I mean?
Shit definitely happens. Shit definitely fucking happens. Let me cut my camera off.
Plus, I thought it was a funny story, so.
Yeah, let me cut my camera off real quick. But, yeah, but shit does happen, bro. It really does. And so, like, just to finish off the Flight story or whatever, the girl came over to his house while he was on live stream, still live streaming. Banging hard on his door, telling her to let me in type shit, right? Flight tell her, I ain't letting her in. Then he finally folds, and he's like, all right, you got 5 minutes or whatever, right? He's like, she over there saying like, oh, I need to get my stuff or whatever, right? It's just a lie to get in there so they can try to start shit. That's all it is. She's lying, saying this. She's saying she agrees, like, oh yeah, it's only gonna be 5 minutes. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 5 minutes. In a 4-hour stream. This shit gets wild, bro. She comes over, whatever, right? They walk over to where flight stream or whatever, and she's like, because Flight tweets out. He also tweeted out. If I left this out, he tweets out saying that he's single out on Twitter, basically saying he's single or whatever. And she's mad. She's like, delete the tweet. And the thing is, throughout the whole time when Flight is so sad and stressed. He's sad and stressed out of his mind. But this girl's laughing at him. The whole time where he's saying, can you please leave? Stress out of his mind. I'm gonna send you the video and you'll see what I'm talking about because there's a whole video of it and stuff like that. I'll let you watch it because it's a whole 50-some minute video.
Yeah, please, dude.
But
I'm curious.
bro, she eventually turns off his stream, bro. And then there's a clip in that video.
Bro, that's
Yeah, it's touching.
cause for
And yeah,
beat up, dude. Hands.
that's
hands.
exactly. That's the thing. She was trying to bait him so hard.
No, dude, I'm kidding.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I'm
Kidding,
kidding, dude. What are you talking
Oh
about?
no! That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. You didn't let me finish.
Sky cut 4K. Cut it 4K.
No, let me clear this up. No, I did not hit this up. All right, but no, but what I'm saying, what Flight was saying was saying that you're basically baiting me to try and hit her. Basically, is what he was saying throughout the time when he was on live stream. That's what I was trying to say. So he was trying to bait her and then bait him into hitting her and stuff like that, and then turn off the stream. They yelling. There's a clip of her yelling like a whole psychopath, banging on the door of her in the bathroom. She took this dude's phone, whatever, right? Stole this dude's phone, went into the bathroom, or whatever, to yelling at Flight in the bathroom, telling him to delete the tweet and stuff like that. She eventually grabs his phone, deletes the tweet of him saying that he's single. Then she tweets out saying that we do this all the time on Twitter. No one, everyone's watching and stuff. By the way, this man had 50K viewers live on Twitch doing with all this shit happening. 50K views live. Think about that. 50K people watching 50K viewers watching the downfall of your relationship. Think about that. Think about that. But
bro, remember when I said I'd kill myself earlier? I'd probably do it in this circumstance too. No cap. Not literally, but I'd want.
Yeah.
Jesus. This shit crazy.
And so, like, like she said, she's yelling at him or whatever, telling him that she takes his phone, deletes the tweet, then she puts out a tweet on his phone that she stole from Flight. His Flight's phone, tweets out saying that we do this all the time or whatever, right? Then she put out a TikTok of some dude calling her a tree shredder. By the way, this girl has an OnlyFans. I forgot to mention that as well. But she's showing everything.
Oh yeah,
bro, you can find. You can find that shit, bro. You can find that shit for free, honestly.
Bro,
she look good, but she's crazy. Stay away.
Yo, I'm about to steal.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just kidding. I'm thinking.
Exactly. Wholesome. Come on, remember your wholesomeness. But yeah, bro. This shit is wild. I'm gonna send you the video and stuff like that. But like, basically, like, the moral of the story is overall, if you're a social media star, or if you're on social media, if you're anything, don't put your relationship online, bro. Don't do it, because
unless you're dating like another celebrity.
Even that.
I mean, where you both have something to. Well, where you both have something.
Well, yeah, but even that, like, I wouldn't even if I say first, like, once I get big on YouTube or whatever, right, and I date like someone that's like major as well, or whatever, right, and I'm trying my best to keep it low key, but say like, cause there's TMZ for YouTubers now. There's like the Hollywood Fix or whatever. There's TMZ for YouTubers now that they have. And say if they figure out, oh, well, he's been with this girl or whatever, they find out, it's like, okay, all right, relationship's out or whatever, right? But that's the only way you would find out if I was in a relationship. That's the only way. If you see me, you randomly find me out with the girl or whatever, and you're like, hey, what are you doing? Is this your new girl or whatever? Is this your new girl or whatever? And it's like, okay, you caught me. All right, I guess the cat's out the bag now. But you guys,
bro, I swear to God, if that happens to me, you know what I'm gonna do? Somebody says, "Oh, it's your girl." Somebody says, "Oh, it's your girl." Dude, I'm gay. I'm making a coming out video. And I will kiss a man. Sky, prove it. I'm Sky. I'm Guy. I will buy your ticket. I will buy your ticket. You need to help me here. You need to help me here. Boys being boys.
Hell no. Hell. You better find someone else.
Don't worry, I'll get J Money to do it. I'll get J Money to do it.
I'm your boy, but I'm not your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boy, but you ain't my boy toy.
boy, but
you ain't my boy toy.
I ain't going to those extremes. No, I'm not like, you know, homegirls be doing that. Girls be doing that, whatever, just try to say, oh no, I'm lesbian. I like girls and stuff like that. And it was like, oh really? They prove it and they kiss their friend or whatever. They should try to prove it or whatever. Try to say, oh yeah, I'm definitely lesbian or whatever. That just happened before one time. I was at a party and one of my homies tried to holler at this one girl or whatever. And the girl's like, oh, I'm lesbian or whatever. I'm like, wait, huh? It's like,
She'd be like, yo, me too. She'd be like, yo, me too.
He was, cause I saw him try to holler at her and he got denied from her. I was like, what? And I asked him, I went away from her, whatever, and I asked him, like, what did she tell you? He was like, oh, she in a relationship with one of her homegirls or whatever. I was like, and then I went back to her later on. I was like, wait, you lesbian? And she's like, oh yeah, I am. I was like, okay. And here's the crazy part. I had her in one of my public interview videos where she was rating dudes 1 out of 10.
Oh.
I was so confused.
Oh.
I was like, what? I was like, well, hold on. I'm very confused right there. I know girls maybe can rate dudes even though they are lesbian or whatever, but she didn't express that whenever I interviewed her that she liked girls. That was never expressed to me at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I mean, that shit happens. When a girl tells you that she's lesbian or whatever, or she's gay or whatever, it's like a 50-50 chance she's telling the truth. I give about 50-50. Like, sometimes they really are, like, no, they actually are. They really only like girls. Like, that's actually what they are. But sometimes they just be saying that shit just to get to the guy to get away from him type shit. That's what they're saying. It's like a 50-50 shot that they're telling the truth or that they're just saying shit just to, like, basically to say, oh, your camera died. No!
Bitch.
Hold up.
Hold up. The camera rolling, right?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Course, dude, his battery's hotter than
Dude, his battery's
hotter. I think we've been talking long enough. I think it's time to end the podcast anyway. We've been rambling about all kind of shit, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you, Skiz, always coming through doing this show with me, man. Any last words you want to say to the people, man, before we sign on off?
Be respectful, man. Be respectful to your partners and stuff. If you don't have a partner, get one to be respectful to them. No, dude, right on the outro, my memory maxed out. Fuck.
I got this recorded right here, so we're good.
Hell yeah.
We're good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, man. Guys, let me know what you. Oh, I think my memory maxed out too. Yep, mine did too.
We better be using that webcam.
So, let me put this full screen. Hold on. There we go. So we're on the right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you kids for coming through. We do this every single Sunday. These episodes come out at 1:00 p.m. Central. Hopefully we don't have any other technical difficulties like we did last week where you guys just saw audio only and stuff like that with the video, with the pictures and stuff like that. Hopefully you got the cameras for sure this time, but I think we should be good with that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and me and your boy Skiz are out. Peace.
Hop in the rave and I skirt. Diamonds, they came out the earth. She wanna fuck for a purse. Niggas can't walk on my turf. You can get put on some merch if you scared, go to church. My niggas with it, they bout it. And all of my niggas, they came from the bottom. No one can stop us from winning, my nigga. They tried, there's no way around it.